Hello and welcome to Respect the Ball. It's your boy K, and I'm back again with these previews. And I'm on Panama in Group L with Ghana, Panama, England, and Croatia. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share this video. And as always, guys, let's get it. Yeah, guys, I'm on Panama. I don't have too much thoughts on this side. I know this is a preview. I'm supposed to get. I'm gonna pull up the lineups just now so you guys can get a sense of what they're gonna get. But with Panama, I think I want to touch on their manager. I know a bit about it, and the only reason I know about the Panamanian side is because they just recently played in South Africa, so I've got a clear idea. I watched both games, and they were god awful. I know they got a win and a draw, and you'd be like, oh, get it? So how can a team that won and drew against you guys awful? Mate, that was due to Bafana. That wasn't true, nothing to Panama. They sat back for 75% of the game and got they got lucky goals in both games. I just don't see anything in this side, that doesn't speak to a 6-0, 6-0 in every game. They're just so awful, but these small nations are performing. But I think Cape Verde is better. Other small nations are better than Panama. Panama was so bad. In the friendlies, they're not doing particularly well. The manager, I think he's, but he's not from Panama. I forgot the name, but I think it's Christensen, something along those lines. I don't know. But, he got them through. They were not, all that impressive in the qualifiers, and I don't rate CONCACAF at all, So measuring CONCACAF, I just put it way below, So I'm not really expecting much from this side, Here, let me pull up the lineups real quick. I'm not even bothered dissecting because I don't know none of these players, Gone are the days where I knew actually some Panama players, Gone are those days, I used to know some pieces, but now I think most of them play in the MLS, some of them play maybe in Mexico and others in other leagues, they've got a mix, it's a team that obviously is not go. It's just go, for them, getting a goal in this group stage will be an achievement, and I don't think they can, but they did in the last time, in 2018 when they lost 6-1 against England. I don't have much hope for this team. Do I think they make it through? No, I think they get dropped in every game. I think maybe Ghana, they might, they must try and compete against Ghana. That's the formula. Try to compete against Ghana, because England and Croatia are overpowered. They're gonna smash you guys. So try to compete against Ghana. Maybe if you get a win there, like you got against South Africa, you can maybe sneak through and you avoid every defeat against the other side. Remain compact. But yeah, not much thought, no hope for me. Kudos to their people. They must, but I'm not gonna say it's a fun time because they play in CONCACAF, so they usually in America, so it's not gonna be a new experience. So maybe the conditions will favor them because they're used to playing here. But we'll see, guys. And as always, if you enjoy these previews, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share this video. And as always, people, peace.